Hi, I'm Ben Killops. I'm at school right now, and I'm gonna cycle from here to the beach. I've always loved cycling. I haven't done it that much. I'm kind of an amateur. I haven't done that many trips like this. It's gonna be 32 miles. I haven't done more than like 10, so I'm not in shape, so that's gonna be a challenge. This whole thing's gonna be a challenge. I've talked to some real cyclers and got their advice, so I'm just gonna go for it, and then I'll film part of it, and then I'll ride there, and I'll get back to you when I'm riding. All right, thank you.
What do I like most about cycling? I like so many things about cycling, it's hard to pinpoint. Probably the whole idea of doing exercise with a purpose, exercise with a goal.
It's just kind of the freedom. You can get from one place to the next really super fast, a lot faster than most people think, and just enjoy it.
Because, when you first get your bike, you're just an amateur on it, and the more you ride, the more you learn from it, from riding in traffic, to going down to the beach towns.
When you're riding a bike, you have the wind through your hair and through to your face, and it's just incredible amount of freedom, and it's so fast. Just cruise around, and generally no cell phones, no televisions, no interruptions, and other than a few cars here and there, it's just really a feeling of freedom.
Riding a bike around just gave you that freedom to do whatever you wanted, and the hills and scenery, it was an adventure to kind of see what was always over the next hill, through the next canyon, maybe going where you weren't supposed to.
There's nothing drives me more crazy than being in a gym and riding one of those cycles that go nowhere, or being on a treadmill. I feel like you're a hamster in a wheel. With cycling, it's real. It's like, okay, I'm gonna ride my bicycle to a cafe, or I'm gonna ride my bicycle to meet somebody, and it's like I get exercise, but there's a purpose to it, and I feel like that's the way exercise should be. There should be, that's why I like trips. I like hiking trips. I like canoeing places where you have a location, you have a destination. It makes the active exercise that much more satisfying.
Yeah, so I'm 57 years old, and most people look at me and go, "Oh wow, you're really that old?" It's a low fat because of the amount of calories I burn. It's a healthy heart. It's cardiovascular. There's a lot of great benefits to bicycling.
You learn what you can do. You learn what you're best at when you ride the bike too. Fortunately, I'm good at climbing hills.
One of the things that really helped me in BMX is when I understood more about confidence and confidence in life in general.
I also feel like you get the endorphin rush, so you just generally feel good. I mean, on days that I cycle, I always just have a better mental well-being.
have to remember to eat all the time and drink as well. Even on cold mornings when it doesn't feel like you need to drink, you need to drink.
What I hate about riding the bike is the headwinds. The headwinds. Headwinds are when you're on a long flat road and you've got this powerful wind coming right at you and you're just grinding your bike through the wind, and sometimes you feel like you're not even moving.
So I'm gonna show you where I am now. And now I'm in the park and I'm going from here all the way down to the beach, which is like a 12-mile ride down a canyon. Cycling is such a cool activity to do. You're outside getting exercise and it's so nice out and it's just a blast. I love it. I'm gonna start doing it like hopefully every weekend. It's amazing.
The hour record is a test of how many miles or kilometers you can ride in 1 hour. It's a test that they've been keeping track of for more than 100 years. It's considered by many the original race of all races, way before the Tour de France. It was the first timed event that they actually kept track of, and it's become a bit of a holy grail for the sport of bicycling. You're always looking at what the other guys did before you and think, I can do better than that, and it's just one of those human natures. So the hour record is done on a fixed gear bicycle, and you're in a static position. You can't move, you can't rest, you can't coast, you can't really adjust things. So you're stuck putting out power for 1 hour, as hard as you can go, and that's really challenging, really hard.
When you're on a bicycle, you are vulnerable in a way that you're not in a car, that you're not in an airplane. And that vulnerability gives you access into people's lives that you wouldn't have otherwise. People are more willing to kind of open up to you. You kind of seem like a safer person. So I really felt like I was able to know and kind of interact with the people of America in a way that you wouldn't in a car. Because you go across the country, it's like, oh, these are weirdos, I don't know them. I was forced to reach out for help for people that I didn't know. So I really was able to understand and learn about America.
I did it. I actually did it. I rode from Santa Susana High School to the beach on a mountain bike. Not a road bike, not a fancy dancy road bike, which I wish I had when I saw all those cyclists pass me. Man, that was tiring. Now I'm gonna eat and enjoy the beach for a little, and then I have to find a way home.